Hello everybody, it's me, TONIK TTW. This is World of Warships Legends, and I don't actually have a clue what happened here, but we had a game where I actually saw for the first time two legendary carriers, and I was thinking, what the hell? Not because they were legendary carriers, but because there was only four of us on each team. What is going on here? There's plenty of tier 8, 6 more have just dropped this week, so why haven't we got more ships in this? And I know what you're thinking, you haven't got crossplay turned on, TONIK. Guess what? I did. I actually went back and checked, and crossplay was most definitely on. I'd had PlayStation players and Xbox players in all the games before this. My approach to the game? Don't die. It's pretty much the approach that I take to most games. Try and survive for as long as possible. But I'm here in the Kleber, and it's a destroyer that I don't play very often, and I needed a legendary destroyer win, so I thought, yeah, let's not cheese it with the gearing or the Shimikaze. Let's go in with something else. Only 4 ships in the game, there's only one DD to find, and I'm quite sure that if our carrier does his bit, he can get that destroyer spotted. Our cruiser can take care of it, and then we can sail around completely unmolested and unworried by, I think it was a Shima, unworried by 15 torpedo spreads coming at us, and go and get the rest of the game out of the way. But we see the Worcester, and straight away the carrier is pushing straight in over me, and I'm thinking, well, that is me, absolutely FC UK'd. But it is not the case. That doesn't mean to say that I'm not going to get my paint scratched here. That carrier, and there's a Yamato who was pushing straight in, and I'm thinking the Yamato's going to come around the corner, blat me. Worcester's got me flanked, I've got torpedoes coming in behind me, and I'm just looking at how fat my bum is and wondering if I can back out through those. Now that Worcester's obviously popped a few shots at me at the start. I still don't know if it's the Yamato that's closest, or if there is a destroyer leading the Yamato. I can't imagine he would be charging on his own. But I switched to AP because I've got a broadside Worcester, and look at that! I get a Citadel. What is that, 7.5Ks? But then I start killing seagulls because I'm trying to get my back guns onto it, but not be out so far that he gets a bloody good shot on me. And thankfully, even though I'm quite certain he could get a shot on me from there, he's not interested in me, and I'm sort of jiggling, trying to work out exactly where I can put my butt to get another few citadels on him. Here we go, let's back out. Spotted by planes again, expecting shells from the Worcester. Not happening. The Worcester's burning. We get another citadel, and I'm thinking, whoop-de-doo, I might have to play this ship more often. But full salvo across all the turrets. I am spotted. We don't do much there. I think they all drop short, or do we get some but not really a lot of damage? But there we go. Our Montana takes him for first blood. Now we've got the Yamato to deal with, who I know is going to be waiting for me to come round the corner from this rock. All this carrier has to do is keep me spotted with planes. I was really hoping that I get like a fighter squadron like right above my head just to take care of these, and I realised that I'm gonna have to make a run for it. So literally clench the butt cheeks, full throttle, and start running. Trying to tell the CV that he should be looking across there at A cap. Now that I'm leaving B and heading for C, because we've got a full cap, they haven't, I'm gonna spam some shots at this Yamato, because to be frank, given that there's an aircraft carrier in the game and I've been spotted for pretty much the majority of the game already, I'm just gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep gunning for him. I'm gonna keep heading for C cap. We get a fire on which he damage controls, and it'd be really nice if the cruiser could get him on fire and burn him down again. But there we go, we are safely out of B cap, but the carrier still hasn't given up on us. We're up to 11 planes. Didn't realise the AA on the Kleber was so good, and this hasn't even got like an AA build on it. So I was quite happy to be taking down planes because I don't actually know how many planes that guy has got. Is it one of these ones that sort of prints new planes a bit like a Nelson can print itself a new ship halfway through the game? I don't know. But here we are. Take a deep breath. We're on to sea cap. We've got one. We've got a ship, or we've killed one of their ships. And look, Yamato's coming into range. And that carrier isn't too far off either. And we're going to try pop some shots across the top here. But as you can see, we're going to kill seagulls. And I think I switched back to HE here because I'm thinking that Yamato's already burned and he can burn again. The carrier's tucked away. I need to hold this cap and try and give us the advantage. 20 seconds to go. We literally pop some shots, have a crack at the Yamato. We're going to back up and try and keep an angle on him across the top. And there I can see the back end of the carrier, but he disappears. And I was like, I can get onto him. We get a fire on the Yamato. There is the carrier. So we're going to keep popping shots across at him all the while. We've taken this cap. And now it is time to become a little bit of a mischief. We have lost our battleship. I think it was a Montana, which is unfortunate. So we've got a cruiser, a destroyer and a carrier versus a battleship, a destroyer and a carrier. We have fires on the, what's it called, the Hakuryu or Hakuryu. What is it? Can't say it. But that gets damage cons, so I now know that one more fire or a couple of more salvos is going to finish this guy off. And we're going to blind fire him, and we're trying to keep this island between ourselves and the Yamato. But there he is. We've got the carrier spotted again. I'm getting all excited here. We can finish this guy. But I forget to lock my gun sight. But here we go. Torpedoes coming in. And I'm not interested in torpedoes. I'm more interested in killing that carrier, because once he's out of the way, he can't put any more planes up. So that's good for me. Now I've got a Yamato and a Shitikaze to deal with. And I'm used to Shitikazes because spending 16 years in the army, you get to have to get in your hands and knees and scrub a lot of Shitikazes, and we are going to scrub this one off the map. But I did GG him at the end, and well, he nearly got me. But there we go. That Yamato, not interested in anything else, but the carrier bombs him, takes him out. The shimmy is right there in front of me, literally, with their last planes. Both of the carriers are keeping us destroyers spotted. I know that the shimmy is broadside. That means the torpedoes are coming. My engine's out. I'm like, oh crap, there they go. I'm like, what am I going to do here? I'm just going to have to stay on guns. My torpedoes are running through his smoke. And any minute now. Pop. There we go. Game over. Only a 4v4. But geez, that one was certainly a little bit unusual. And a little bit frank, and I wasn't really expecting that of this game. We finished with a high caliber and a couple of points under 3,300 base XP, which I was really surprised to see for a game containing only 4 ships. But I hope you have liked this one. If you have, please do smash that like button. If you haven't been past here before, do subscribe to the channel. And if you'd like to see more of my games and World of Warships Legends, hang around, click one of these links, have a look at a playlist, and I will see you next time. Take care and goodbye.